Once upon a time, in a land of towering mountains, an old wise woman wandered along a quiet path. As she walked, she noticed a radiant, valuable stone glimmering beneath a pile of rocks. She admired its beauty, then placed it in her backpack and continued on her way. Soon, she met a weary wanderer, his face marked by hunger and exhaustion. Gathering courage, he asked, "Dear woman, do you have any food to share?" She smiled kindly, opened her backpack, and handed him some bread. As he took it, his eyes widened. He had spotted the radiant stone inside her bag. "Oh, please, dear woman," he exclaimed. "May I have that beautiful stone too?" Without hesitation, she took out the stone and placed it in his hands. The wanderer was shocked but overjoyed. Thanking her profusely, he hurried away, believing he had found the key to a life of wealth and comfort. For days, he held the stone close, convinced he would never need to worry again. But as time passed, unease settled over him. He could not stop thinking about the old woman. Why had she given away such a treasure so easily? Realizing there was something far greater than the stone itself, he set out to find her again. When he finally found her, he approached with deep respect, holding out the stone. "Dear woman," he said humbly, "I return this stone in exchange for something even more precious. Please, teach me what made you give it away without hesitation." The wise woman smiled gently. "True happiness does not come from material things," she said. "It comes from within, from kindness, generosity, and contentment. Real wealth is not in what we own, but in the peace we carry in our hearts." The wanderer stood in silence, letting her words sink in. He had spent his life believing riches were the key to happiness. Yet, here was a woman, richer than any king, without gold, without jewels, but with wisdom and peace. A wave of understanding washed over him. He bowed his head in gratitude. "I see now," he said softly. "This wisdom is the greatest treasure of all." With a light heart, he left the stone behind and set off once more. This time, he no longer sought riches, he sought true wealth, the kind that comes from within. True wealth is not measured by what we own, but by the peace, kindness, and wisdom we cultivate. Happiness is found not in possessing, but in giving and understanding life's deeper truths.